Hi everyone and welcome to Rad Chat. My name is Jo McNamara. I'm joined by fellow host Norman Joel Canderson.
Hi everyone.
So we're here live in the Pod Box at UKIO 25 and we're joined by a very prestigious guest. Charlotte, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thanks Jo, and thanks Naaman for the invitation. I'm Charlotte Beardmore and I have the privilege of working for the Society and College of Radiographers as the Executive Director of Professional Policy. So that's overseeing everything to do with education, research, professional policy, lobbying government with colleagues at the SCoR for the radiography profession.
You do a lot, don't you?
I do a lot, but I have a fantastic team. The secret is having a fantastic team of people around you, isn't it? That to me is what you need, and developing that team across the whole range of radiography expertise is so important, and allowing them the freedom and opportunity to be out there. They've got the knowledge, they've got the expertise, so that's great, yeah.
CBE this year as well?
I think, just last year perhaps. It feels like this year though. I can't believe that. I'm still...
Good recognition though for everything you've done for the profession.
Thanks Naaman. I'm very humbled by it, and I really accepted it on behalf of all of the profession, because I have all the support from all of you, so as well as the staff, there's all of the profession as well doing fantastic work, so very honoured.
You're very modest though, because you do so much for the profession, and I would genuinely say as a member of the Society of Radiographers, that's something that you definitely exude is passion for what you do, and I think to have you in that role is really important for us to know that you're always fighting for the workforce and challenging things that maybe deep down is going to influence and impact on us working in clinical. So
thank you.
It was very well deserved.
Oh, well, thank you. It's very kind. I am passionate about the profession. I don't think you can be in these sorts of roles without being passionate about the profession, and what it is making a difference through the profession for patients. And we're all going to be patients one day, aren't we? Our relatives are patients.
Yeah.
So it's about the greater good as well. So I think that's what comes through for me. And I can't believe how many years I've been in the profession. I'm feeling my age now, but I sometimes look around the conference we're here at UKIO, and you just feel the energy and the passion from everybody here, so you know the profession is in a really good, strong place. The numbers of radiographers presenting, the numbers of radiographers with research papers, yourselves here doing this, the innovation just in this hall is amazing.
So what are you looking forward to most at UKIO?
I think it's always really nice to catch up with members and meet new members, and all those people we've met online, still in the pandemic, when we still work on Teams, and then you've seen people in the flesh, and it's just really nice to be able to engage in a different way.
People look different though. I keep walking past people and I feel really bad because they're like, oh, I did see you but you didn't say hello, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, you just look different on a screen.
Should have put your hand up like Teams.
I agree. And so I think that's what's really nice. It's that coming together, it's that community, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was really fortunate 2 weeks ago, sorry I'm digressing now.
No, it's fine.
James Barber's pre-treatment radiotherapy event. What a fantastic event that was. I know you were both there. He got over 80 delegates there, 10 exhibitors, organised it all himself. That's passion. Yeah. And he heads up all of our equalities work, a lot of it in the college, working in society, working really closely with officers there.
And he works at Rad Chat as well.
Yes, there you go.
He does so much for the profession.
Amazing guy. And that's so good to see. And there'll be many other people here who are in those positions as well, and their lights are ready to shine. It's great.
So what are you doing at UKIO?
What am I doing at UKIO? So we've just launched Imaging and Oncology, which is our annual magazine, which is published in line with UKIO. 20 years of that publication, amazing. And Professor Rick Kine is the editor. It's his first year. Fantastic range of papers from radiographers global, around the world, podcasts in there, patient voice in there. Really, really fantastic. And so it's been great to collaborate with him and be part of that launch just a few minutes ago. And I think the technology now really enables, what was a hard copy document now coming to life. It's just amazing. So that was that. Then we've got the quality standard for imaging. We're doing some work on that this afternoon in the Technology Hub, just talking about what the quality standard offers, and that's a joint collaboration with the Royal College of Radiologists and the College of Radiographers. And so wonderful to have that collaboration over standards that make a difference for the profession, but also for patients. It's about continually improving patient care. So that's another highlight today. Really enjoyed the plenary this morning on sustainability. I've got quite a number of other things in my diary, but I can't remember what those are. If I don't put them in, I won't get there. So really looking forward to all of that, but also seeing industry.
Yeah.
That's really a great opportunity as well to see the latest technologies and to see how the profession, how we need to help support the profession adapting. As a profession, we do adapt. Think of the technologies which were there when I trained. We were almost on wet processing, and now filmless, but the AI, the assistive technology is going to make amazing difference if introduced safely and effectively. But radiographers need to be at the helm of that, leading the development of the evidence base, ensuring it's safe, effective, explaining to patients. So lots to see, lots to do, lots to fit in.
You've got some amazing students as well, haven't you, on the stand, which is great to see, kind of the up-and-coming workforce being supported and helping to promote the Society of College as well.
Yeah, and I think throughout the conference as well, helping is fantastic. And those first steps, you probably remember it. If you engage in something as a student, a little door opens, then another door opens. It's amazing. And I think we've been doing quite a lot of work within the organisation about how we support students in membership and how we engage and provide extra resources for them. It's very different to how when I trained, certainly. So really trying to engage and understand, but also their voice is important. They need to help influence our direction of travel together with new professionals and our members as well. So lots of exciting opportunities, I think.
Why should people out there who maybe aren't members maybe start to consider getting involved and registering?
Because what a fantastic community to be part of. I joined as a student. I wouldn't be in this role now if I hadn't been there as a student. I think finding like-minded people, finding people that you can collaborate with, be it on research, be it mentorship, be it support. I think just feeling part of your profession as a professional body is so important. And I urge students to go and have a look at our website, have a look what's on offer, contact us, raise anything that you want to raise with us. We are there to support you, and the Society of Radiographers is its members. Yeah. Yes, there are staff paid, like myself, who are employed, but it's about, if we didn't have the members, we wouldn't be here, would we? So I think it's about learning and understanding, and we're trying to do more engagement through the universities as well, through our talks that we do every year for Year 1 students, the membership offering free membership, and then a new professionals rate coming in. I think it's really important to make it attractive as well.
What else have you got planned for the rest of the year? I feel like you've talked a lot already about amazing things, but what else do we expect?
Well, we've just completed a large piece of work for NHS England. All of the AHP professional bodies received a pot of funding to deliver what felt impossible in a year-long programme. Professor Beverly Harden said, here's a pot of money, you need to deliver on 7 different work streams. You can imagine.
We love them.
And in that were 27 projects that we've just delivered within a year, which has been amazing. And the whole organisation, the team, the profession have responded to a lot of those projects. We've done projects on simulation in diagnostic radiography. You remember we had guidance already on therapeutic radiography. Simulation, we've done some work on standardised assessments, on preceptorship. We're really looking at developing our preceptorship guidance for the profession, building on the national work that's happening as well. Lots of work on careers, virtual headsets, new materials, things that will be really innovative. Different levels of career brochures, so that we're looking at primary school children right up to adults in terms of attracting into the profession. But importantly, quite a lot of work on supporting the academic and educator workforce. Jo, I know that will be dear to your heart. Absolutely. It's really challenging. We are shortage occupation, we've got vacancies in service. I think you've got vacancies in education. But we've got to grow the workforce by so much that actually we've got to have people in education, and that's people in universities, but also practice educators. So doing work to support practice educators, academics, making those careers high profile, which of course they are. Without educators, what's the future of the profession? So developing some case studies that sit in our education and career framework has been really important. But then I think also working with the other allied health professions on how we can jointly look at the educational challenges. I think the other key area is academia and research, clinical academic posts. Without research, how do we move the service on? We see all the technology in this exhibition. Radiographers, we see so many radiographers now undertaking PhDs. How do we ensure that their skills are utilised for the benefit of the patients?
And it's also recognising that they are important roles in themselves. Because I think a lot of people who maybe do research, especially in either academic or clinical, you're often doing it in your own time, and it shouldn't necessarily necessarily be like that.
No. And I think you'll probably both remember we fought long and hard for job profiles that actually provide that protected time. And if we are to reach the government's ambition of advancing in consultant practice, those job profiles have got to have time capacity for those 4 pillars, which are all intertwined, to be managed. So it cannot only be about the clinical component. Consultants, advancing practitioners, clinical academics leading those clinical staff, contributing to that service, but also developing the future researchers as well. So that capacity, we've got to get it inbuilt, and I think it's really dangerous if we don't for patients. So I think there's a lot to do there. And we're always, there's always pushback from government saying, well, you haven't got enough workforce to deliver the clinical service. Well, actually, we need to develop the clinical radiographers, and that emphasis has to come there.
And improve morale in that sense. People stay, attrition reduces. There's intricacies. Obviously, it's not just about we need more people and think of that leaking bucket all the time. Actually, how can we retain people? And is it around career progression and opportunities and offering portfolio careers, different working times, different working agendas? I think that all comes into it.
No, absolutely agree. And I think we're always pushed for numbers. Government will say, well, actually, this is the number. I'll wait to see what the NHS plan says when it's published this summer. Are there going to be figures in there? Because figures on their own are meaningless, as you've just articulated. It's about the skill set, it's about the ambition. And if you can't retain your existing workforce, then actually, you've got to stop. You've got to think about what we're doing. And so they're the messages that we give to government. Actually, we can push lots of radiographers, develop lots. But actually, without the models, the role models ahead to support them and mentor them and lead them, we're not moving forward. And there's always that worry about the technical side of the role. And will AI, could AI replace, deliver? Well, of course, our argument is no, because we're actually at the front line supporting patients, and that's why most of us went into radiography. It's that interface between the equipment and the technology. But the skills development is hugely important. So I think our education and career framework, with all of the levels, right from support worker right up to consultant, professorship, reader, really embrace that need for development. And not everyone's going to want, it's not like a pyramid, everyone at the top. These, the value here, these people have got to feel valued. And they are valued, but actually when managers and leaders are under pressure, that's hard. So we're doing quite a lot of work in the society around leadership with our leadership mentorship scheme, and we've got a session on here tomorrow, and the plug for that in the exhibition hall. So, I think all of those things are really important, but it's also important in empowering our regional leads and the imaging academies as well to sort of ripple effect, because we can't deliver everything centrally, and that's not right. People need to understand what they need for their local population. So meeting some of those people here, those leaders in the imaging academy, is really important as well, to see what work they're doing.
Amazing. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us at Rad Chat.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy the conference. I know you'll be really, really busy. Thank you both.